In this video, we're going to do the T-stop. That's a T-stop right there. That's an inside edge T-stop. The perfect one to be able to collect some snow and throw it at your opposition on the ice and let them know that you're in charge here, okay? So, T-stop at the base. We're skating forwards, we have some fabulous speed, we're facing this direction, we put all the weight over to one foot, we open the other foot, and we very lazily just drag it along the floor, like this. And we don't put too much weight on it. Ideally for now, you want to have good enough balance on your one leg. We're not going to jump like this, but we just open the foot and be able to glide like this. Apply a bit more pressure if you want to stop a bit sooner, that's super important. Common mistakes for this one. Letting the hip go when you start opening the foot. And I'll equate this to your rowing, in your rowing boat, and you suddenly just jam one oar in this side, so this side slows down, and you spin around and fall on your face. Or the boat spins around and sinks, you know what I mean? This is a sort of common mistake, all right? We have to apply, as this foot, there's resistance here. So basically, as you're applying pressure into the ice with this foot, you don't want to let this hip go like this, okay? So, come this way. So what I'm trying to do is get this right side through a little bit like this as I'm slowing it down. So I push through, thus maintaining my square position in the direction I'm facing, okay? So that's a super important one. So people often will put too much weight into the stopping foot, which is also a mistake. If they leave the weight here and try and open it, it's not going to work either. I need to put most of my weight over this foot to turn the other one up and just lazily drag and then push down and use this muscle and stop with all of the power, you know? So that will be, what am I trying to say? Yeah, that'll be the next step. Come this way. This one, of course, is stopping with the inside edge like this. A T-stop can also be done using the, let me brace myself, the outside edge like this. I've never tried doing a T-stop holding onto a piece of plexiglass doing this before. Maybe this is an exercise that will help you get used to the stopping action, okay? But the idea is you're moving forwards but using that outside edge. To do the outside edge T-stop is 10 times harder. Some people skate for many years and they still don't get the outside edge T-stop because it's much harder, right? What you need to do to get the outside edge T-stop is flex the foot strongly, have some tension. A floppy foot, not going to happen. Flex the foot, tension, twist the foot a little bit so it's angled slightly this way so that then it can start dragging that way, okay? If I'm just having my foot floppy and just trying to angle it back, it's not going to work, but some tension here and a very light, gentle scrape and change. As soon as you've hit the inside edge, it's very difficult to get it up and over and switch. You can get used to, you know, when you've been skating for many years, but at first, they'll be super hard. But eventually, you'll be able to have a nice T-stop like this. Now, the lean. As you're doing the T-stop, try not to be here. Try to be upright for the inside edge. And for the outside edge, try to also be upright. But as you sit into it, you can actually sit and let the hips go back and get a slight lean this way. So we can get this, even as I lean there. Okay, you'll maintain your balance when you get to a good enough level, the same way that as you get to a good enough level at riding a bicycle and you turn the corner, you can lean without falling over. Obviously, if you're just on the spot and you lean like this, at some point you're going to fall, yeah. However, with a little bit of speed, we can lean and maintain our edge, which means I can go like this, lean, but then I have to upright again at the end. Otherwise, I'll just do the elbow drop and get an ice pack on the elbow, leave with a frowny face, and I'll be very happy. Oh, this is a good question, Paul. Why is it called a T-stop? Well, I make a T shape with my feet, I guess. I've seen some people teach it as an L stop and say an L makes more sense. It doesn't make more sense because it just adds even more tendency to want to spin off by sticking your foot inside the circle more. And you don't want to have it like, I've seen it done like this as well. Now Paul's got my brain going. I'm all fired up and riled up about T-stops. I've seen people also stick their foot too much the other way and do this. And they're like, is this it? Yeah, no, that's not it. That's just a dramatic toe drag. Okay, we want the foot, ideally, heel to instep is the correct terminology. It's like boom, right there. Here is acceptable. here still acceptable, there still acceptable, here is not acceptable, and here is completely way off. Okay, so try to keep it to the T shape. Okay,